These are the National Hockey League scores for Thursday, February 23rd, 2023. The Minnesota Wild beat the Columbus Blue Jackets in Columbus 2-2 a donut. For the Wild, Duami in the first, and Korpazov also in the first. Fleury getting the victory with 30 saves. Well earned and well deserved, Fleury. For the CVJ, and Kopasalo getting the loss with 23 saves. The Anaheim Ducks beat the Washington Capitals in Washington 4-2. For Anaheim, Lindstrom and Terry, both in the second, and Silverberg and Grant in the third. Gibson getting the victory with 41 saves. For the Caps, Oshie in the first, Jensen in the second, and Lindgren getting the loss with 17 saves. Oof. The LA Kings losing to the New Jersey Devils in New Jersey 3-4 in overtime. For LA, Kopitar and Arvidsson both in the first, and Dursey in the third. Copley taking the loss with 28 saves. For the Devs, Tartar in the second, Mercer, Hersher both in the third, and Mercer again getting that overtime point goal for the victory. Vanacek getting the victory with 19 saves. The Buffalo Sabres beat the Tampa Bay Lightning in Tampa Bay 6-5 in the OT. For the Buff, Jurgensen in the first, Thompson and Quinn all in the second. Thompson getting that hat trick in the third, and Libuskin, getting the overtime goal. Good for him. Comrie getting the victory with 36 saves. For the Lightning, Stamkos, big surprise there in the first. Hadman in the second. Point, Cirelli, and Colton all got goals in the third. Vasilevsky taking the loss with 17 saves. The Edmonton Oilers blasted the Pittsburgh Ice Pirates 7-2 in Pittsburgh. All those fans wanted was to see some superstars play. Not Canadian superstars. Just some, I guess Sidney Crosby's Canadian. But you know what I'm saying. They want to see their freaking team win. They couldn't do it. For the Oilers, McDavid and Draisaitl both in the first. Yamamoto, Shore, Fiogel, and Nugent Hopkins all in the second. Big second period. McDavid in the third. Skinner getting that victory with 22 saves. Impressive. For the Penguins, Letang in the first and Letang in the third. Is nobody else playing for Pittsburgh? Jari got pulled after 23 saves. To Smith with 14. Ooh. The New York Rangers. Ain't 94. Ain't ever going to be 94 again. Losing to the Detroit Red Wings 1-4 in Detroit. For New York, Trocheck in the second. Halak getting the loss with 19 saves. For Detroit, for the Red Wings, Kopp in the first. Zadina and Rasmussen both in the second. And Hornick in the third. Husso getting the win with 30 saves. The Vancouver Canucks beat the St. Louis Blues in St. Louis 3-2 in an overtime game. Miller, Kuzenko, and Pedersen, Miller, Kuzenko in the third. Pedersen getting the overtime goal for the victory. Silver with 20 saves. For the Bluesers, Torpachenko in the first, Tucker in the second, and Bennington with 38 saves. Your Calgary Flames lost to my Vegas Golden Knights 3-4 in overtime. Phenomenal performance by Vegas. Stellar for the losing Calgarys. Pateller in the first, Huberdeau in the second, and Backlund also in the second. Vladar getting the loss, but nobody cares. How many saves? 25, but nobody cares. For Vegas, Eichel in the second. Whitecloud and Carrier in the third, and Pietrangelo with an impressive, phenomenal amazing overtime goal. Brassolt getting the win with 25. I think it's Brassol. I don't think it is. It's Brassol. Man, the Boston Bruins and Seattle Kraken had a slugfest last night. Literally, like they kept fighting. Marchand tripped that dude, pushed him down, and then punched him. It was like next level. It was a good game. Very back and forth. The Bruins beat the Seattle Kraken 6-5 in Seattle in the Climate Change Arena. For Boston, Jingus. All right, Krejci in the first, Pasternak, Marchand, and Bennington in the third, Carlo and DeBrusk in the third. I'm sorry, Pasternak, Marchand, and Bertrand in the second, Carlo and DeBrusk in the third. Swayman getting the victory with 36 saves. For the Kraken, there's got to be a better name for them. The cracked Kraken. Matthew Brainers in the first, Dunn, Oisik, and Gord in the second, and Schwartz, may the Schwartz be with you, in the third. Well, Schwartz wasn't with them last night. Grubauer getting the victory with 27 saves. I think Marchand will get fined for that trip and punch. That was a crazy game. The Smashville Predators smashed the San Jose Sharks 6-2 in the Jose. For Nashville, Niederreiter in the first, excuse me. Grunlund with back-to-back goals in the second, and Trenin with the goal in the second as well. Niederreiter and Novak in the third. Not Novak as in no vacancy Novak. Novak as in Novak. In whatever. Jay Soros getting the victory with 22 saves. For the San Jose, Stern in the second, Kraut in the third, and Reimer taking the loss with 25 massive losing saves. And those have been the National Hockey League scores for Thursday, February 23rd, 2023.